Steve Rossi, sneaky as charged. No, I just tried to sound cute there. I'm actually just kind of irritated. See, I had this couple over yesterday, 19 and 20 years old, and I'm 33. And age gaps are weird to me. I feel like those 10 years I was in New York, like I feel like I didn't age or something. Like I forget. Like my friend was home for Christmas. I call him. I say, "Hey Jeff, you wanna go play baseball?" Steve, I got two kids to take care of. Like, you're still babysitting, you loser? Like, oh, family. Uh, like, I'll call his parents. I'll say, hi, is Jeff home? No, no. Jeff's lived in Minnesota for a long time. You can try his wife's cell phone or try him at his government office. Okay, well, just tell him Steve stopped by. Can I leave my bike here? So I had this 19 and this 20-year-old yesterday over, and they're a lot of fun. I hang out with them a lot. And yesterday, it was not fun. You know why? They got engaged. I hate to always bring this back to marriage relationship. It's not really back to marriage. It's back to human interaction. It's back to men and women and what they make each other do and what you sacrifice. And so they're always so much fun. And I realize something's not fun about them. So what's wrong, guys? We got engaged. You proposed to me. Oh, congratulations! All this. So now she starts talking about telling her dad that she's got to tell him that she got engaged, and if the wedding's going to be an outdoor wedding, or if they're going to get a tent, or if they're going to get a tent with walls, and I can see he is not comfortable. I can see he's tightening up, and like, so I have to say, I say, you're pretty anxious, aren't you? You're getting anxious. It's like, yeah. He took that opportunity to say yeah. I think if I had not asked him that, he would have from that point on lived a life of just shrinking inside because he at least had the out to say yes. And as soon as he said yes, his fiance now says, "Oh, you're anxious?" As if anxious is anything to do wrong with anything. If you're anxious, it's a good thing. If you weren't anxious, you're Scott Peterson. You're just waiting for the next good thing. I mean, he's already anxious. 19. She's 20. And I just, what you have to sacrifice, see, there's phone calls you can't make. There's times you cannot pick up your telephone, you can't call, not only can you not call girls, you can't call a friend after a certain time, or you can't pick up during a certain time if you're doing something. You know, they have to be part of it. They're telling me we want you in our wedding. I don't know you. Why would I come to your wedding? Because I know you and you're having a celebration. I get the nice sentiment of wanting me to invite you, but get this. I mean, I played basketball with you a few times. I don't know you very well. You know me a lot more because you've seen me do comedy a lot. These people, not you, these friends of mine, they've come see me do shows. They hear me talk about this stuff a lot. Why would you ask that guy if, not even ask? I mean, it's almost like, am I crazy here, or is it almost rude to meet someone 5 times and then send them an invitation to your wedding? You know, it's almost like here's a question, here's a gift request. You know I'm not coming, and now what? Now I just got to be embarrassed because I'm also not getting you a gift. I don't know you. If you want me to play in basketball a few more times, I'll play you, but I'm not gonna watch you dance at the wedding. I mean, I'm not gonna think about this and. I don't even approve of it. That's the whole thing. It's a charade. Does anyone stand up? If anyone has something to say, speak now or forever hold their peace. Well, I do have something to say, or else I'd forever hold my peace. No one says it. It's a charade. Do you get that it's all written down and you pay for it? I'm paying for this man who has a relationship with God to now bless me in marriage with this Do it on your own time. I know what my favorite wedding is of all time? When Will Smith gets married on Independence Day. And they're like, you got the ring and only the little kids there, and like, you have witnesses, and like, there's no witnesses, and like, and then Jeff Goldblum and that woman run in real quick as witnesses. You got to actually have witnesses in a marriage. Did anyone actually see this happen? The certificate, the priest isn't enough. This man who blesses you with the sacraments, you can't just say witness. You got to have witnesses. I saw it. I would say I didn't see it. Help a friend out. No, I never saw that. Steve, you were right there. Well, I wasn't looking at you. If we weren't interested in the procreation of this species, if we weren't interested in we'd get so much more accomplished. Look at me. But I am interested in all that stuff. I just don't want to get on the phone and sit there during a phone call and just sit there and sit there and sit there and whatever. I have everything to say, but I can't just yammer on for you for the rest of your life or I'm going to lose my charm. I mean, look at me already. And this is probably the first one you've ever heard if you're listening. And then what? We just sit there? I just sit there with the phone to my head? Well, sir, welcome to 40 years old. You have 40 tumors in your jaw and in your right ear from talking on the phone, except for not talking, for remaining silent on the phone. Because it's inevitable. It's like, I know people that are barely married and they're like, oh, my girlfriend wants me to have sex with them more. Well, you should. You're married. You probably are lacking attention to your girlfriend. And my wife is saying I'm not having enough sex with her. What the hell are you talking about? Why didn't your wife have enough sex before she met you, first of all? And second of all, that's what I'm talking about. It's boring after a while. It's lame. I've been in long-term relationships. You think you can't live without someone? Man, you go 30 years never meeting a person. And then you meet someone for a few years, and then you think they leave, and you think, I can't live without them. Well, how'd you live the first 30 years? You were introduced to an emotion that's hard to escape. But it's actually ridiculous. The last people, I would never have sex with my ex-girlfriends because I'm disgusted by the thought of being around that, of just being around the situation of being on the phone and pretending and faking. And as soon as you stop faking, soon as that heartbreak or whatever goes away, it's all so clear. It's like, what was I doing? The best thing that ever happened ever to me, even if I remain alone in a cave for the rest of my days. The best thing to ever happen was to not co-opt my identity for things in hindsight I totally don't believe in and didn't believe in and wouldn't have even known I believed in had I gotten married years ago. I said 30, but you start earlier. You know, I'm not saying it's wise to wait. I'm not saying it's wise to not marry. I'm not saying, I don't know. All I'm saying is that if you hang around married people a lot, it's kind of gross. You hang around couples and they always got to make that phone call. I'm not sure this is probably a hack. It's probably not that much new here, but I just noticed it last night for the first time with a brand new couple who just decided to get married yesterday. And everyone's uncomfortable. I mean, the fact that she's even talking about the wedding and deciding who's not going to invite 2 days in, and she's saying, if I don't invite this person, they're going to be mad. Well, let's think about this for a second. What about before the wedding when sometimes I just wish I was Alex Mack, the boy version. And I could just teleport, I wish I was Alex Mack and a truck full of waste would hit me and I would teleport into a puddle. On command. I could just turn into a puddle and just escape and then transform back into a human and back into puddles. You really think by the time we're even off this planet or even 100 years from now, people are still going to be wearing that stupid dress, doing that stupid, there's going to be a stupid groom with a smile on his face waiting at an altar for you to walk down to that same song with someone giving you away. It's all ancient. You are ancient people. This is not going to continue happening. Just like the clothes you wear. Look at our parents' clothes in a photo booth. How could you wear that? Look at those old styles. You know how stupid you look now? I wear jeans and a t-shirt. You're not going to say, man, how could you wear jeans and a t-shirt 20 years ago? You look so stupid with all these commands on your shirt. All these designer things like obey. When people have like a thing like on their shirt, I see a comic who wears a shirt, obey on it. You're giving the audience a command to obey. Why would you ever slap that shit on your body? Why don't you just tattoo it on you? That way you wouldn't have to buy 10 different shirts. You'd always get your message across, and you could wear bland shirts for cheaper. Aha! Oh, it's not that at all. This has been Morning Cheer with your favorite curmudgeonly asshole. Oh, God. If I am married, God, that woman is out there somewhere and has to one day reckon with me. But that marriage would be different. It wouldn't be... The second it would feel like a normal marriage, I'd be like, you realize this is like a normal marriage now and this isn't working. I'm a doll, Steve. I'm a plastic blow-up doll. I don't talk. Oh, my God, 11 minutes. Oh, my God, forgive me.